Happy Halloween, witches! Hope y'all having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would compare Qmee to Survey Junkie. That sounds like something you're interested in, keep on watching. Okay, so basically I decided to start with Qmee since that was a survey site that I hadn't done before and someone in the comments actually mentioned it. So I thought, why not? Okay, so because I started with Qmee, obviously I was at 0 when I started. So this made it, I guess, easier to keep track of the points. Now, like I had done in the previous video, I tried to keep it at around the 2-hour mark just because all that counting and keeping track of that can get confusing if you do that too much. And plus there's a lot of starting and stopping and that sort of thing. Anyway, so I started, of course, at 0. And then after 1 hour, 56 minutes, I had only gotten 67 cents, which that was kind of a bummer. I have to admit. See, what happened was that I had spent a whole hour doing a survey, but unfortunately the thing that happens with these surveys is that they don't have a survey ID in the very beginning. You don't actually see the ID until after the fact. And in this case, right when I was at the end, meaning, you know, I did the last question, and instead of it showing me the piggy bank symbol, it by default showed me a decline symbol. Now, when it did this, it just kind of totally messed everything up to the fact that it didn't show up in their system at all. I kept looking in my history and there was absolutely no sign that I had taken it. And the problem with that is, if they don't have a sign that you actually took it, they can basically just say, well, sorry, we don't have proof. So there's that. I have been going with them back and forth through email, but as of right now, I haven't gotten the 70 cents that I'm owed for that $1, which, you know, I admit kind of stinks, but the thing is, since there's no proof, I honestly am not expecting to get those 70 cents. Now, if it wasn't for the whole survey, which very conveniently decided to tell me that I was declined instead of showing the piggy bank symbol, I would have gotten $1.37. Now, I have done a few surveys as of, you know, before taking this video, and that's the only one so far that I've had issues where it just did not show up in the history at all. So I guess if you're going to try Qmee, I highly recommend writing down the name because they all have a name regarding what it's about. They tell you like the average amount of minutes that it's going to take. So if I were you and you're going to do this, make sure you write the name, the minutes that it says it's going to take, and also how much, you know, it's going to give you once you finish it, just in case this happens. Like I said, I hope it's not something that happens often, but just, you know, make a note that it is possible that that might happen, and there's absolutely no proof in the history that I took that 1-hour quiz. So, you know, there's that. Now, as for Survey Junkie, I had a little bit better luck, obviously, but not as good as I did previous. In this one, I spent a total of 2 hours and 6 minutes, which, you know, I try to keep it, you know, pretty close, so I'm pretty impressed. And at that time, I had actually started at 12:48. Now it ended at 13.71, so a total of $1.23. So it is less than usual. I mean, I did have some bad luck, unfortunately. There were a lot of good surveys, but most of them showed up as fill up or unavailable or something like that. There was one survey, I believe, that it had asked me something regarding if I was comfortable with some personal questions. Now I assumed it meant like medical questions, which I don't have an issue with. But the problem was that one of the surveys, it had actually asked me something regarding, like, it wanted me to write down basically my first, last name, my full address. And when I saw that, I was like, I just didn't feel comfortable doing that. And that's one of the reasons that I actually had stopped doing a survey. But the rest of them, I did them all the way through, except for the ones that told me it was unavailable or the survey fill up. And that was basically my experience the first time with Qmee. Like I said, not so good thanks to basically wasting an hour, and Survey Junkie was a little bit better. And, you know, I hope that helps, since Qmee is something that I only came across recently, and I don't know if many people have tried this. So if you've tried Qmee, please let me know in the comments how it's been for you. And another thing before I go, I just want you all to have a very safe Halloween. You know, have fun, but obviously stay safe. And as always, thanks for watching and have an amazing day. Bye.